Cześć, witajcie w kolejnym odcinku z serii Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Ostatnio wylądowaliśmy sobie w Dublinie u naszego kuzyna Barida, który okazał się, że jest królem właśnie tutaj. I mamy za nim iść na biesiadę. Jego syn ma właśnie 17 urodziny.
You cannot appreciate Irish air without enduring the stench of our dogs.
It is upon the strength of this fort I plan to secure my kingship.
Azar told me that your throne may not be entirely steady.
King Flann needs some persuading is all. Dublin's vast trade web will bring wealth to all Ireland. If Flann can be made to see that, my kingship and that of my children's children will be safe.
I cannot guarantee your throne, but a vast trading web is within my power.
No one else I trust my commerce to.
Zobaczymy, co tu w ogóle będzie się działo.
Let them call you that.
I call him worse things.
Barrett, my king! I still owe you a horn of ale.
Mamy jakiegoś sprzedawcę, możemy zobaczyć.
Don't miss the banquet.
I'll be there shortly.
To jest jakieś pewnie stoisko Azar.
Hi.
Zobaczmy, co możemy tutaj kupić. Może coś nowego, ciekawego. Chociaż pewnie jeszcze nie w tym momencie. Aj, niepotrzebnie wychodziłem.
This is
Mamy
available.
no Wolfram
Purchase.
oczywiście.
This is in stock
Takie
if you want it.
rzeczy, czyli w sumie nic nowego. Tatuaże to... no dobra.
I have to.
Warto było chociaż zerknąć na to, ale dalejśmy za Baridem. Tu mam w ogóle jakieś warsztaty tatuatora mamy. Właśnie do statku.
Eva, this is my cousin, Eivor. Show her the bow I had you make for her.
This is for me. The craftsmanship is beautiful.
Me best work. Give her a try. Hit the targets before the sand runs out. Think you can get them all?
Of course I will. Stand ready to be astonished.
Aren't you the confident one? Sure, I'll be embarrassed for you if you shat on the eggs.
Watch my arrows fly.
I certainly will. Go!
Dobra, tylko gdzie są te cele? Dobry ten łuk.
It is a very nice bow. Thank you, Barrett.
Steps off the boat after a long sea voyage and shoots like a master.
Normańsko-gaelicki łuk. Jedynym minusem tego łuku jest to, że jest to łuk lekki. Ale myślę, nie będzie to sprawiało tak dużego problemu. Pogramy oczywiście sobie nim. Tu jest ten list od Barida. Tu kowal, tu w ogóle możemy przyjść jeszcze porozmawiać, jakby kowal była. Kowal był.
Sure, it's a pleasure to see you.
What have you got for me?
To ulepszymy sobie ten łuk. Mamy dość sporo wolframu, bo aż 30. Trochę pozbierałem przez całą wycieczkę do różnych rejonów Anglii, więc nie będziemy sobie tego żałować.
I'll see you later.
Czekajcie, możemy jeszcze... Jeszcze coś chciałem zobaczyć.
You're welcome here.
Can you remind me what you do here?
If it's weapons or armor enhanced or adorned you'll be needing, that's what I'm here for.
I must
No dobrze.
Well done, cousin.
Now,
Wait, is that a house of God?
aye, Christ's own church. Ireland is mostly Christian now, and so is Dublin. Many Norse chew the wafer.
You make a place for them.
Them? I myself have a place in Christ's house, as I do in the house of Thor. So long as a god has my back, he has my altar. I've built this city up from rubble. 20 years ago, us Vikings were beat. The Irish took revenge and sacked Dublin.
Tsar told me that it is a Viking city.
Norse founded it, and I nursed it back to health. When I became king, I was king of a mud pit.
Munu fóstra Tostiks verða léttari barns í nótt.
There, up ahead, my home. My only regret is that my mother and my wife aren't here to greet you. They've gone on pilgrimage to the mountains just now. The waters there improve mother's health. I am left to discipline my wayward son,
And to host a banquet.
which should be already underway.
Up, Barad, Fodia!
Here we are. Please, go enjoy yourself. I must have a word with my son. Come
Hey,
meet him before the
you
night's out.
Boris' cousin. It's a grand do, isn't it?
Hi, enjoying yourself?
It's great crack. It's a fine thing to celebrate future King Sigfrid.
I'm curious. How do you feel Bareth has done as king?
Oh, he's done a lovely job, he has. Likes to throw feasts. Invites us common folk. More host than king, perhaps, but he's a fine man, and the city has never been busier.
Can I ask, what is your life like in this city?
Well, there's a fair amount of work, isn't there? Hauling crates, shoveling muck. I'm a tanner myself. Long days stripping hides and dousing them in cow piss. You can probably smell the stench.
I can. Enjoy the feast, friend.
You as well.
What do you expect, father? That I follow your example? The example of a pack mule?
Że nie będę czytał tego tytułu, ale przeczytam sobie list. Na długo przed tym, nim w Mizardii pojawił się pierwszy człowiek, z niebios niczym magia zstąpił lud, który się tu osiedlił. Byli to boscy herosi, kobiety i mężczyźni pełni wiedzy i radości. To im zawdzięczamy pradawne głazy rozsiane po całej wyspie, a nawet sam Liafail, czyli w pokoju i w umiłowaniu wiedzy, stając się wzorem do naśladowania dla przyszłych druidów. Czyli co to jest cały ten druid w sumie? Mamy stronę cyklu irlandzkiego. W Anglii nazywało się to sagą Rick Skóra, jakoś coś w tym deseń. Weźmy tą skrzynkę. Odzież. Nie wiem, do czego nam się to jeszcze przyda, ale myślę, dowiemy się tego z czasem. Tu mamy jeszcze awara. Dobrze powiedziałem? Nie, chyba źle.
Sir, I
A
was
za-
not sure
przepraszam.
if I would see you here.
Why is that?
I thought you'd rather take stock of your wares than placidly observe caterwauling Vikings.
And you would rather spend time with this gossiping auntie?
I know few people here, and of them, I know you are the one who's always ready with a sweet anecdote.
I do have some information you may find interesting. Siegfried's stomach doesn't agree with cheese. Had an accident about it last week. The embarrassing, bed-changing kind.
He shat himself.
Mortifying for a lad of that age. The kind of thing that would devastate him in front of his comrades. If one needed ammunition.
Thank you, Asar. Your company is always enlightening. Nee, nee, saat varten. Ampahtar
Siegfried! I expect my son to act like the future king, not roll in the muck.
So Flan will take you on as his farting court jester?
Think with your head and not your arse. Flan can assure my throne, which will one day be yours.
That makes you the ass.
Enough! Eivor, my son, Siegfried. I'm sorry, I must clear my head. Could you speak to the boy?
A lot of shit coming from that mouth. What is? You have trouble controlling it out the other end, too.
I guess I owe you thanks for not beating me bloody.
I am not here to quarrel with you, Siegfried.
Da speaks so highly of you. I wanted to see if you lived up to the stories.
Does anyone? You're unhappy with how your father rules.
Da has the makings of a fine king, but he chooses to play the unctuous merchant instead.
A visit to Norway might do a young Vikinger like you some good.
I'd love to go with Da. Maybe the homeland would kindle his warrior spirit. Give Dublin a fair and fearsome king.
I've lost track of your father. Any idea where he might be?
He wanted to clear his head. That means he's visiting grandfather's grave. Da has a chat with him almost every day.
Bareth can commune with the dead.
No, his conversations are all one-sided. The grave sits at the top of the hill.
I'll find him. Thank you, Siegfried.
Eivor, teach me how to hit like that sometime.
Jest przy rodzinnej mogile na południe od Dublina. Kurde, zapomniałem zmienić tego trybu. Przepraszam was za to. Teraz dopiero się skapnąłem. A tu jest skrzynia zamknięta. Gdzieś tam był klucz na powierzchni z tego co kojarzę. Teraz się tym nie będę zajmował. No ale widzę, że ten syn Barida to tak ciężki charakter. Tak to mogę określić. A bo tu jest już cmentarz. Nie będziemy tu jeździć. Tutaj pod tym drzewem pewnie.
Bareth. Why so uneasy?
A king must forever be on guard. When I'm upset or uncertain, I come here to seek my father's spirit.
I didn't even ask after him. Somehow I knew he'd...
Some years ago, he was destined to die in battle, and he did.
He sits with Odin now. My family owes yours a solemn debt.
That winter, your family came to stay with us. I remember your birth, screaming like a warrior.
The plague year. No one would take us in. No one but your mother and father. I owe your family my life.
And what a life we had. I have fond memories of you and I slipping out to hunt.
In dead of night. Stars in the sky. Moonlight on snow. And that's how I got that scar.
I do feel bad about that. What about the one on your cheek?
This. A caution from the gods about my vanity.
Come. If we tell all our stories, we'll be here a week.
Do you see something?
My imagination run amok, but let us away.
To ciekawe.
By Thor's hammer about it. I could sleep a week.
Not as dry as the old days, eh? When we would search the night in hopes of catching a will-o'-the-wisp.
Did we catch one? I have a memory of catching one. What have we here?
Sorry. Nasi nas atakują?
Who were they?
My ascension to the throne has not been without contest. The previous king's son, Thorstein, is resentful.
Jakiegoś poległego właśnie. Niepotrzebnie wziąłem to zadania, żebym to je dokończył, nie będzie chciał mi się później tu wracać.
You are my guest. I'm not going to burden you with petty concerns.
Petty concerns. I now know why you've been anxious all evening.
Aye, 'tis worrying. He's never been so bold before.
He sees you as a usurper to his throne.
Perhaps, but he doesn't seem to want to take it. He contents himself by stealing and smuggling with his band of ruffians. It's petty Viking raiding, but it puts me in a bad light with Flan. That's certain.
W Dublinie już noc, cicho. Mało ludzi. A ty czemu stajesz?
Keep a sharp watch. Brigands rove the streets tonight.
You can be sure of me, my king.
Eivor, come over here.
What? You know I am always the last to leave a party. What is wrong?
We were ambushed by Thorstein's men. Rivals I was not made aware of.
Small wonder King Flan does not embrace you, Borith. You cannot keep control of the Vikings in your own city.
Thorstein makes me look like more of an arse than I do on my own.
I see. It is the High King's disfavor that makes this shameful. My cousin, I will take care of Thorstein.
No, I do not want to drag you into this sorry mess. Perhaps you'll accept silver to lie low.
For a week or two, but then he'll be back and back again. I can remove this blot once and for all.
Eivor, this is not your fight.
For any and all of your god's sakes, Barith, let Eivor help you.
As of this moment, Barith, my arm is yours. Whatever is needed to bring Flawn's smile upon you, I will do.
Eivor, I have never been so happy.
Your family saved mine those years ago. A fitting reply would be to secure your throne. I will start with Thorstein.
It happens that Siegfried may know something. He once ran with Thorstein's gang.
Sadly true. Seek him tomorrow in the marketplace. After a night of carousing, he likes to recuperate there.
We will begin to forge a bond with High King Flawn on Rise of Sun. Barith said Siegfried would be at the marketplace. I need to learn more about Thorstein.
Warsztat tatuatora. To jest chyba ta blizna. Ta, po której Eivor dostała pseudonim Wolfki, wilcza paszcza. Przynajmniej tak mi się wydaje. Nie wiem ile w tym prawdy. Tu coś jeszcze ciekawego mamy. Jormunganda. No to nie. Dostaliśmy rysia. Nie wiem dlaczego. Nie wiem gdzie tego rysia dostaliśmy. Bo to jako wierzchowiec. Usiądziemy z Siegfriedem. I właśnie mamy go też w kodeksie. Jedyny syn Barida ma Imaira. Właśnie Iwara. Dorastał z poczuciem wstydu z powodu ojca, który był bardziej zainteresowany zawieraniem sojuszy handlowych i wkradaniem się w łaski arcykróla, niż krzewieniem tradycyjnych wikińskich wartości, takich jak odwaga i męskość. Chłopiec stał się knombry, ale był przy tym zbyt słaby, aby w jakikolwiek sposób zagrozić ojcu. Jedynie jednosami mógł okazywać swoje rozczarowanie, co nie odróżniało go zbytnio od innych nastolatków. Tyle, że ten młokos miał kiedyś zostać królem Dublina. Barid Mac Ivar. Ojciec Barida. To czytaliśmy kiedyś. Chyba. A nie, dobra. Imar, imię którego miano jest tak samo jak Ivar, ale czytałem, że go jest Zagnasonami. Regularnie najeżdżał Irlandii, tak mi się to spodobało. A nie, to czytaliśmy. To może stoi. Jako wikińska miejscowość otoczona przez Irlandzkie Królestwa, Dublin trwał w nieustannym zagrożeniu, w znacznej części spłonął w trakcie oblężenia, z którego z rąk Irlandczyków zginął też Ivar. Barry odziedziczył więc królestwo w ruinie, dzięki swemu talentowi do handlu odbudował jednak Dublin, zmieniając go w ośrodek kupiecki mający kontakty w całym znanym świecie. Aha, czyli to czytaliśmy. Zastanawiam się... Tropię Thorsteina. Dobra, chodźmy pogadać z tym Siegfriedem.
Morning, Siegfried.
Eivor, it was a rough night. I drank too much and I am desperate to calm my belly.
I cannot help your belly. But could you tell me what you know of this man, Thorstein?
Ah, Dad told you I tried to join his gang, eh? Thorstein is a real Vikinger. Like you, but louder.
You weren't allowed to join.
Too young and gangly. Amar wouldn't even show me where his hideout is.
Tell me a bit about this Amar.
Likes her ale the way kittens like milk. Spends her time getting tiddly on the docks, chatting up passers-by.
I will speak to her. Perhaps Thorstein will regret not letting you in his gang.
Listen to me. If you're smart, you won't cross Amar. She's a vicious fighter.
What do you see, Sunan? What are you drinking, friend?
The finest ale in town. I like fine things, so you have my attention. What are you doing here, darling?
Looking for a good drink and good company.
You've stumbled into the right ale house. Excellent ale and better conversation.
The ale leads to chatting, leads to... well, who knows?
Ooh, let's find out.
Is that all you can do?
Ooh, you are wicked!
You are a compelling woman. What is it you do?
You may have heard of Thorstein. I'm one of his most trusted friends.
I have heard of him. Very impressive that he trusts you.
He's like a brother to me. A not very bright brother. He entrusted me with the key to his secret lair.
He has a lair. I would very much like to see that.
Over in Dublin Landing? Sorry. Thorstein would get all pouty. But perhaps you'd like to join me for a meal.
I'd rather join you for something else.
Ooh, can't wait to find out what that is. But hold that thought. I don't feel well. I best move about a bit.
If they see, I need to get that key from her. If I'm careful, I can avoid a fight.
Jakoś mądrze zrobić. Ale chyba tak to by było bardzo ciężko zrobić. Więc po prostu ją wybijemy, bo nawet widzę, nie mogą się dostać po środku.
Amon, you're in too trusting. Your key is mine. Now to find Thorstein's hideout.
No dobrze, mamy klucz. I na tym sobie zakończymy. Ja za chwilę, póki jeszcze pewnie zmienię sobie ten tryb, żeby nie było widać, ile tam metrów zostało. Będzie trochę ciekawiej. A do kryjówki torcyjna pójdziemy sobie już jutro. A dziś to było tyle. Dziękuję bardzo za oglądanie. Widzimy się jutro. Trzymajcie się, cześć!